So, traders, on today's video, I'm gonna be sharing to you guys one of the most and best exciting weekly trading outlooks that you guys always look for and always demand. And on today's video, I'm gonna be showing you guys three possible directions on three pairs that we always work on, which is Nasdaq, gold, and USD CAD. But before we start the video, 60% of you guys that watch my YouTube channel and watch my videos day to day are not subscribed. And if I add any value into your trading journey, into your trading life, all I ever ask of you is to just like the video, subscribe to the channel, share the videos, leave a comment on the videos, and just interact with us so we can know what should we cut off and what should we work on best. But without further ado, guys, understand that we're having a 2-day in-person mentorship course where I'll be teaching you guys and showing you guys how to trade for 2 days. Well, prices and inquiry information all can be made taken down on the number that I'm gonna leave on my description, or my Instagram link, or my Telegram link, so you can use it, communicate with me, so we can see what we do from there. But without further ado, let me share to you guys possible direction for three trading pairs, which is Nasdaq, gold, and USD CAD. And one of the first will be Nasdaq. So when you clearly look at Nasdaq, you can clearly see that our current structure is looking bullish, right? Based on price creating this what? Okay, sorry about this. Based on price creating this current price high, right, and having a pullback and continuing to the upside, giving us a very same reaction on this very same high, right? So with this high being printed out and price coming back to this high, failing to violate this high, you can clearly see that from price failing to violate, we have a dip to the downside, but with a pullback to the downside, price gave us a retest of our resistance, and with a retest of our resistance, price gave us a continuation to the upside to end the week. So where our current price is currently trading, you can clearly see that we are above our intraday highs. And with price being above intraday highs, all we can focus on is forward continuations to the upside. But the main reason will be based on us having to wait and see that from this push and this exhaustion, are we gonna have a continuation based on what? Based on price trading above our highs, right? But if price trades below, then I guess we're gonna wait and see what will happen from there. But without further ado, I need you guys to understand that we're simply waiting for confirmation. And this confirmation is based on us having to understand that where price is, are we gonna simply have a continuation to the upside, or will price pull back to the downside? We just don't know. That's the confirmation we're waiting for. But without further ado, let's hit the second pair, which is gold. So gold, you can clearly see that we still are holding our support and we're still holding our resistance. We're still holding our support and our resistance. And making you guys understand that this week price did give us a breakout of our resistance, right? But unfortunately, the bears still had momentum. Well, the dollar still had strength compared to gold, right? And what happened from there? Price gave us a break below in a recess below of our resistance, and price pushed to the downside. Understanding that our structure was looking bearish. So, beginning of the week, we had this bullish push to the upside. Ending the week, we had this bear push to the downside, making you guys understand that we still are holding our support and holding our resistance. But the only thing that we're waiting for the coming week is to wait for confirmation. And this confirmation is based on us having to understand if price will fail to break support, we might look for the reversal to the upside. But if price gives us a break above, break below resistance, our support, then I guess we're gonna look for those moves to the downside, because prices already gave us a reaction on our resistance. So we're looking at how will price react on our support. Do you guys get that? But we're mindful of one thing: we're simply waiting for confirmation based on what? Break below to continue bearish, fail to break to look for the reversal and be bullish. Do you guys get that? But without further ado, last but not least, we're having USD CAD. So USD CAD, you can clearly see that our structure is still looking bearish. Well, it's not still looking bearish, but it's still bearish. Based on what? Based on price giving us support. Based on price giving us this low, and price coming back against this very same low, giving us a clean double bottom. And with a clean double bottom, what happened from there? Price had a push to the upside. But unfortunately, the bears were still in charge of the charts. Price pushed to the downside. So with this push to the downside, you now can clearly see that price did attempt to trade above our very same zone, right? And obviously, attempting to trade above this very same zone, you can clearly see that we did close above and then price pushed and closed below to end the week. So we're simply waiting for confirmation on USD CAD like we do on Nasdaq and gold. This will be based on us having to understand that with this breakout and this retest, will price give us a continuation to the downside, or where price is currently trading, we're gonna get that move to the upside. We just don't know. That's why I say we wait for confirmation to see what is gonna happen from there. But without further ado, this will be what I'll be looking forward to trade, and this will be what I'll be sharing to you guys, making sure that we practice the power of patience. Like I said on my previous video, my $100 to 5K video, that we simply wait for confirmation. If there's no confirmation, that we don't trade. But if there is, then we trade. Do you guys get that? But be mindful of one thing. We're simply keeping it simple. We wait for confirmation. If there's setups to trade, we're gonna put our money to work. If not, then I guess we won't. Do you guys get that? But without further ado, thanks for liking, thanks for showing love, thanks for sharing the videos, for subscribing to the channel, for clicking that link to sign up with the broker that I trade with. I highly recommend. I understand you guys how it is and how it is out there. But all I ask of you guys is to just show love in any way, regardless. Do you guys get that? But without further ado, this is your boy Hallam, King COT, and I'm gonna catch you guys on the next video.